This dude literally fired 900 people in one go after a 750 million injection to the company. Vishal Garg, US boss, fires 900 employees over Zoom. Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
Get fit and get politically educated. Thanks for all you do, and also don't forget the top of the hour ad. You're the best. Blue
Bro,
heart,
that
blue
is
heart,
not
blue heart.
that is not poggers, okay? That is just straight up that. Oh my god, dude. This is dystopian, and this is yet another example of how we are currently living in the dystopian future that we thought we'd be living in. Like, this is where we're at.
Thank you for joining. I come to you with
on my
not
thesis.
great news.
Motherfucker be like,
The market has changed.
he's like, we need to reduce redundancies and maximize efficiency. Also, the best way to maximize efficiency by firing 900 people is by doing it via Zoom. He's apparently also has been traced and admitted to posting on a management forum, complaining about some of them. Lol, what a trash bag. There's a management forum? Bro, fuck the anti-work subreddit. That's the shit I want to read, dude. That's like the straight cancer.
3 months. Yeehaw, brother.
He claimed that 200 plus employees were stealing by working 2 hours a week. Wait, what? Stealing? If I was a boss, okay, first of all, I'd be fucking terrible. Okay, let's be real. I'm dog shit at management. But if I was a boss, I wouldn't be fucking talking about the concept of time and the concept of labor and theft in the same fucking
9
sentence.
months, still no cooking stream.
Because
my head.
if you get workers to start thinking about, you know, labor as a form of stealing, they're going to start thinking, well, what the fuck are you stealing from me? You're giving me wages, but like I'm putting in a lot more with my labor that generates a fuckload more for the company. What's that? Seems like wage theft. Seems like you're stealing my surplus labor value. I don't know. I'm just saying. Kind of a weird thing to bring up.
12 months and skip the 9-month brain rot. Bing bong.
Change, as you know, and we have to move with it in order to survive, so that hopefully we can continue to thrive and deliver on a mission. This isn't news that you're going to want to hear.
Pog.
But
yeah, no shit, he doesn't want to hear. He's still, bro, my man is watching from a laptop that still has that clitoris on it, bro. He's got the keyboard clit. My man's laptop is stuck in 2007 and you're about to fire him over it, bro. That's crazy. Okay? Listen, if you still got that fucking keyboard clit up in your laptop, dude, I mean, don't trash talk Lenovo's. Yeah, that's for sure a work laptop. I know, my brother has one too.
Can we do the final PO box this weekend? Appreciate you.
This is my decision, and I wanted you to hear from me. It's been a really, really challenging decision to make.
Oh, dude, this is like, hey, listen, it hurts me more than you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Guys, why don't you think about my feelings as I fired 900 of you over a fucking Zoom call, dude? He's like, I love that his claim is that people are stealing from the company by only working 2 hours instead of 8 and logging in 8 hours of work. Like, that's his claim to labor theft, which is not a real concept, by the way. You absolutely should, and it is totally fucking normal to want to work the least amount of fucking hours for the most amount of pay. It's just a normal thing. Especially if you are just a simple cog in the machine. It is literally the understandable human condition. Okay? And what your boss wants to do, okay, what this fucking Patagonia vest wearing dipshit wants from you is for you to work the most amount of hours for the least amount of pay. So there is a constant back and forth there. Okay.
Pee pee poo poo.
There is a conflict within these two interests. So this notion that, you know, he's upset that you're engaging in labor theft is hilarious, considering that no matter what
should I be worried?
Your fucking job is, no matter what your job is, if a company is profitable, or if a company is, no matter what your fucking job is, regardless of what the company is, you know, spending or whatever the fuck, you are still absolutely getting paid less than you're giving to the company. Which just happens at every level. Twitch is commissioning wage theft with their streamers. I mean, yes, I make more money for this platform than this platform pays out for me. You give me money in the form of subscriptions, Twitch takes a percentage. When I serve an ad, okay, I have a contract, can't talk about it, but when I serve an ad, okay, Twitch gives me a preset amount of that ad. They can serve an ad that is 100 times more expensive, and sometimes they serve ads, most of the time they serve ads that are 5 times, 6 times, 7 times more expensive, CPM wise. And they make 5 times more money off of me serving one ad. Just like they make a percentage off of me getting a subscription. I'm not running the ad right now. Just chill the fuck out. So no matter what happens, like, you know, the company's always going to win. Yeah, you get fucked, but at least you still make more than us. Absolutely. I agree. Of course. Do they limit how many ads you can run? Is there a max? Fuck no, bro. Are you kidding me? They want... Dude, they'd love it if I fucking ran more ads, dude. Anyway. When you pointed out how workers are slaves to their jobs due to the necessity of healthcare provided by the employer, that really clicked things for me, because I grew up with a miserable mother who was constantly forced to stay somewhere due to the need for healthcare. Yeah, that is a way in this country that our bosses keep us shackled to our jobs. There is no movement within the labor force unless you get fucking fired, in which case it sucks.
Fan art at Hasanabi.
How does a socialite socialist look like? Like you look so greasy. It's called putting conditioner in your hair and also showering. This is a concept that I know is unfamiliar to many of you, but when you shower and you have long hair, and even if you dry it a little bit, like with a towel and whatnot, it still stays kind of shiny for some time. So that's what it is. And I shower every morning before I stream, and that's precisely why my hair looks shiny in the mornings.
17 months of molding. Now I'm taking finasteride too.
Anyway, let's keep going.
This is the second time in my career I'm doing this, and I do not want to do this. The last time I did it, I cried. This time I hope to be stronger.
Being chilling, cold face,
but we are laying off
ice cream.
About 15% of the company.
You gotta be kidding me.
Bro, he's just serving dick meat to you too. You know what I mean? It's literally sausage time down there under that fucking table too. It's like the most disrespectful way you can fire someone. You couldn't sit behind a goddamn fucking nice mahogany desk or something, look like a fucking villain. It's like, no, I'm in the kitchen, okay, of this empty space, because now no one wants to come into work because everybody understands, like, oh, I can just fucking work from home. Okay. So I'm just going to sit in the kitchen and serve you sausage time in the cafeteria. Okay. I'm going to give my cock to you from my fucking khakis. Like, the disrespect, bro. Look at this. Look at this, dude.
Bryce Beepo.
Absolutely just a fucking incredibly disrespectful way to do this. He has his like beverages in front of him and shit. You know what I mean? He's just like, yeah, what's up? This pains me to do this, but like, you know, I'm a fucking quadrillionaire. Okay? I'm a fucking quadrillionaire, and I'm gonna be serving some dick meat to you today. And also, you're fired. What's up? This is harder for me than it is for you. And it's like, if you had benefits, it's fucking gone. Hey, get fucked. Go get Cobra, you know, government assistance, so that like your insurance company will still allow you to keep your coverage. Oh, also you have to now, you don't have income now, but you're going to still have to pay the insurance. And that insurance is now like 3 times more because you have to pay the whole fucking price. But hey, guess what? At least you can stay on your coverage for 36 months. At least you can stay on your coverage for 36 months, dude. Guess what, dude? Get fucked. Get fucked. Okay? Here, I got 2 things for you. Fuck you. Get fucked, you poors. 900 of you. These 900 employees got 4 weeks of severance. Oh, it's sick. Sick. Hasan, are you an anti-work guy? I've never been on the anti-work subreddit. I've heard that there's a lot of people who are like fucking radicalizing on there. Good on them. I don't know anything about the subreddit, but like ultimately, am I anti-work? I think I love work, but I think everyone should be able to love their work. Everyone should love their work. And most people don't because of the nature of work under capitalism. What is this? Just 10 seconds is timestamp?
I guess I should. I don't know where's the origin of that name, but this motherfucker's named Garg. Gargle these nuts.
Wow. Good take. Thanks, dude. Anyway, this is going to hurt you more than it will hurt me. No, he's like, I got fired from my last job and they gave me 30-day severance. Sounds like a lot until you realize how long job hunting and interviewing takes. So the part where no other money's coming in. Vid on the CEO.
I come to you with not great news.
We saw this part.
Guys, looks like it's that time of year again. And I'm not talking about the holidays. I'm talking about the 900 people that were just laid off on a Zoom call from Better.com. And you can bet someone took a video of that Zoom call and sent it to me. And we're going to watch it. But just before I show you the video, I need to show you this. Better.com received a $750 million cash infusion just days before they let go 900 people. I think this fact.
Okay, I don't want to watch like I don't want to watch someone else's commentary. Like I'm literally doing commentary on this. Like I don't know why chatters are just like straight up disrespectful when they're like, "Hey, I know you're literally a fucking political commentator who I appreciate and enjoy, and we're like watching the story and we're watching you do the political commentary, but like fuck you actually. Can we watch my other favorite guy? I think he's probably doing it better than you." And it's like go watch that guy then, motherfucker. Why are you coming in here and showing me this shit?
You look good today, chat hassle.
Like why would I just like react to someone else reacting to this fucking story while I'm reacting to the story? Stay away from r/anti-work because they are all salty and basically just against lower paying jobs. When you take a lower paying job, you are inherently accepting the risks and inconveniences that come with it. No? Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like when I, at gunpoint, for example, force you to go into fucking work, okay? You're accepting the risks. Like, hey, the risk of being born into a fucking poor family and shitty material conditions so that you are literally subjugated for the rest of your fucking life in horrific work conditions that will never fucking improve because you want to, you know, put a fucking roof over your head or put food on the table or, I don't know, clothes on your back. You dumb, idiotic, baboon-brained fucking moron. Stay away from that subreddit because they're salty and against lower paying jobs. What the fuck kind of job do you have, dumbass? Salt Lake Daddy?
Yo.
He said he's sorry, but still, I'm just like, I fucking absolutely hate that. That shit makes me so mad, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Better.com gets 700 million cash infusion in new agreement with its SPAC backers. Digital mortgage lender Better.com, which announced in May that it was going public via a SPAC, is getting a cash infusion from its backers sooner than expected. The blank check company Aurora Acquisition Corp and SoftBank have decided to amend the terms of their financing agreement to provide Better with half of the $1.5 billion they committed immediately instead of waiting till the deal closes. Wow, dude. That's nice. That's fucking nice,
man,
dude.
It's been a bit.
Great. The amended terms will not change Better's implied valuation of $6.9 billion, the company says. Holy fuck.
Why are so many companies firing large portions of their
Holy
workforce?
absolute fucking fuck, dude. What is happening? Do I have like what is going on? What is going on right now? Like, I'm in the middle of covering a story. Motherfuckers are like, yo, fuck
Happy
the story
11
you're
months
covering.
to
You
my
should
favorite
invite
content
Vosh on.
creator across all platforms.
What is this? Yeah, fuck it, dude. Hey, your stream, bro. Hey, chatter, DM me. I'm gonna send you my stream key. Fuck it, bro. Come on. What is happening right now?
1 month until OUR2ND Irish twin sub baby, let's go.
Motherfuckers are getting too comfy. It's crazy. Anyway,
Hasan, do you believe in shitting on company time?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's 27,489 people on here, and I'm pretty sure out of the other than like the 4 of you, okay, pretty sure the other 27,485 people probably want to hear my perspective on the story. So maybe, you know, shut the fuck up until the end of it, okay?
Pogo.
Okay. Company's valued at $6.9 billion. They get a fucking fat cash infusion to the tune of $750 million. Okay. And then this fucking CEO fires them over a Zoom call.
Efficiency and
5-month brain rot, let's go.
performances.
Me.
Efficiency and performances. And productivity.
All we did for the company?
If you're on this call,
Please watch Totally Note Mark's last vid. It's a vid
part of
about
the
one of the
unlucky
worst
group being
cases of
laid off.
copyright by a corp. I
Your
hope you watch
employment
it to
here
help that
is
creator and
terminated
spread awareness about it.
effective
Also, I've
immediately.
been enjoying streams, so thanks.
It's cool, man.
part of the unlucky group being laid off.
Damn, dude. That's so sad for him. I hope he's doing all right. I hope he posted on his fucking Twitter account like, yo, ladies, I'm feeling real bad tonight. You know, I need someone to comfort me. How can a union protect something like this to happen? So even if there's a union, okay, the boss can still drop this on you, okay? But the difference is the exit negotiations will offer you a fuckload more coverage than whatever is up to the company, okay? That's the beauty of being protected by a union. So right now, the severance package that you get is completely dictated by the company, and you have pretty much no say. Okay? You have no say in what you get, and in a lot of instances, you get this, okay? You get dick. A union will defend you and protect you and make sure that you get as best a severance package as you can. Now, they gave him 4-week severance. That's still not great. Chucky AR Law, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gift subs. Will Gluten, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well.
The brain rot is setting in.
Especially when you lose everything, like you lose your income.
Morning.
What the fuck? Why is it not stopping? Stop! Okay, I can't stop it. Okay, boss man didn't even want to give any severance. The board wanted to give 60 days. They had to settle on 30, and he was still pissed about it.
That poor CEO.
4 weeks right before the holidays when the companies typically don't hire.
Hasanabi.
BO3 of 95. Thank you for the 20 get the subs. How much is too much? People are getting to push to the limit. It is in your face.
Yo, I still be farting and it still be smelling good. Hack the planet.
Cash Infusion was probably a venture fund whose funding was contingent on cutting liabilities, aka 900 livelihoods. VCs are demons. I agree. That's one of the beauties of working a fucking job in our heavily financialized workforce, or in our heavily financialized economy, where your job is at risk by not even a fucking shareholder that has never touched the factory assembly line of whatever the fuck kind of white collar job you're at, whatever that equivalent is. But also on top of that, there's now new funders that are coming in on top of those motherfuckers who are saying we got to eliminate redundancies. Great. Do you think it's ever okay to fire workers? Or, yeah, of course it's okay to fire workers on, like, that's a really fucking stupid question, dude. What are you, crazy? No, dude. Someone can just, like, when someone gets a job with you, they're with you forever. The fuck do you mean? There's a difference between firing 900 workers over a Zoom call because you want to fucking maximize your efficiency and eliminate redundancy and destroy 900 lives in a matter of a 2-minute Zoom call while you're serving dick meat under the fucking lunch table wearing your stupid fucking Patagonia vest as a person whose net worth is around $4 billion fucking dollars. Okay. Hey, guess what? Mom and dad bringing nothing for Christmas. Okay. No presents for you kids, because I just got fucking fired and I only have 4 weeks severance and no one is hiring. No one is going to be hiring during fucking Christmas time. So now I'm fucked. Okay.
6 months, Sarjan.
No presents for you, little boy, little girl. Fuck you. Nothing.
"12 months, let's fucking go."
The problem isn't like firing a worker. The problem is also the social safety nets. The problem is why you're firing someone. Firing someone because they are bad at their fucking job, or firing someone because they're like sexually harassing coworkers, or firing someone because, you know, they got fucked vibes. Okay, overall. That's fine. You know, nobody wants to work with someone with fucked vibes. Okay, I would fire the CEO Vishal Garg. That's for sure. His vibes are fucked. That's entirely separate than reducing redundancies and maximizing efficiency by fucking doing a mass layoff, especially over a fucking Zoom call. So disgusting, dude. It's just like this. Stories like this increase my disgust tenfold. And then I am reminded that in China, 72 billionaires disappeared under mysterious circumstances. 14 were directly executed by the state. Okay, the average age of the billionaire in China that passed away from unforeseeable illnesses was 48, very young. Okay, and that China routinely decides to do certain things with their billionaires and also the businesses that they own in what they consider to be anti-monopolization tactics. And, they'll just take over the company. They're like, yeah, we don't like what you're doing. We are taking over the company. Or sometimes they just, will tell you to donate because prosperity is important for all. We all must prosper, right? We're not anti-growth, says Xi Jinping.
Let's go almost 1 year since the insurrection.
Says we want everyone in China to prosper. So in order to maximize that prosperity, you do voluntary charity, for example, and not like Jeff Bezos style voluntary charity. I'm not talking like, oh yeah, I gave like $10 million. Ooh, look at me, I'm so sick. No, I mean like drop a 3 billion stack into the government coffers right now, kind of voluntary charity. Trying to get back on TikTok's good side. No, fuck TikTok, dude. Seriously, I'm fucking pissed off at that stupid fucking app. But I'm just saying that, like, it would be nice if the government worked for the people, okay? And an overarching goal of, like, improving society rather than, an empty coffer, an empty vessel that is basically a fucking money suck operation that takes taxes from the middle class, working class people, and then pumps it back into subsidies for billionaire-owned corporations. Okay? I'm just saying, it would be nicer if we had a government that we could have confidence in, if we had a party that we felt like was fighting for our best interests. The question, why voluntary charity in China and not a wealth, income, or capital gains tax? I actually don't know. It's most likely because they want to fucking game the system. And instead of like doing an across the board fucking flat, like flat tax on billionaires, I feel like they are probably trying to ensure that you get party loyalty. And if you don't demonstrate party loyalty or you speak out of turn, you just, you get clapped up.
Yep.
Less actual regulations and taxes means foreign direct investment is more likely to come in. Surely there's an opportunity cost here. Oh my God. Like, listen, brother, if you're 18 years old and literally just read like 3 fucking chapters into your micro and macroeconomic principles book, okay, if you're taking a 101 course and you're just going to fucking vomit that out in here, I'm going to tell you right now, you're in a bad place. Okay? Surely there's an opportunity cost here. People will be fired in order to gain the rights to a SPAC, thus allowing firms to raise a greater cash liquidity, facilitating greater employment in the future. But no, I agree. Bad decision made in a poor way. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's always... Yeah, more people will be hired down the line. That's great. Okay, what about the 900 people that are fired now? Well, get fucked. More people will be hired down the line. Read the memo. Better CEO Vishal Garg sent apologizing that he blundered the execution of mass layoffs in the online mortgage startup. Dude.
Let's go.
Lol, he's right, though. Okay, micro and macroeconomics, Andes, listen to me. Listen to my voice, okay? I'm going to guide you out of there for a second. I do not subscribe to the capitalist dogma that the current economic organization of society is an appropriate one or an empathetical one or an empathetic one or one that actually yields the most productive outcomes if productivity also factors in people's living conditions, happiness, safety, overall feeling of fulfillment.
Great months.
Okay?
To 19 more.
So if you come in here and you're like, oh, well, they're actually maximizing efficiency. Yeah, I get it. But I'm looking at the other side of it, okay? And the reality is, you can get the other side, the boring fucking like, oh, well, technically there's an opportunity cost, blah, 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 all this shit, okay? You can get that everywhere else. So why are you coming in here, the one fucking place where you don't get that, and you're like, actually, I want to hear you talk about the many benefits of firing 900 people 2 weeks before Christmas with only 4 weeks severance.
Much love to all the femboys
Okay.
in chat.
I believe in social welfare. I believe in the welfare of all workers. I believe in the welfare of all citizens. Okay? And the reality is, like, you're not a fucking factory owner. So why are you coming in here defending that shit? I'm sorry, brother, but like, you and your dad are most likely not Vishal Garg. Okay? Your dad's not a fucking quadrillionaire. He doesn't have $4 billion. And neither do you. You're working at fucking Domino's doing deliveries. You're like, well, actually, the opportunity cost. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you defending the system that, like, fucks you? What kind of weird shit is this? Does it make you feel good when you defend the factory owner? Do you feel like you yourself are going to be an owner one day of the factory? Because it's not going to happen.
Half a year poggies.
But once again, you say you love capitalism, yet here you sit in the chat,
WTF,
devoid of
7 months.
capital.
4 months ago I was scared shitless.
What's
for
up with
uni.
that?
Now I finished the semester.
Huh?
Thanks for the love chat.
What's up with that,
Hasanabi
motherfucker?
QCL.
Show me the deed to the factory. We got 2 rules in this chat. If you defend the DNC unconditionally, you need to show me the pay stubs.
9/11.
If you are a DNC lobbyist, if you are an operative within the Democratic Party infrastructure, I mean, I'll still dunk on you as I do with H. Bizzle, okay? But he is actually a DNC operative. He has shown the fucking pay stubs. And if you are a defender unconditionally of capitalist overlords, then you got to show me the deed to the factory. If you are, and I don't mean your fucking little, Robin Hood account where you're making big money moves, okay? That's not what I'm talking about. Like, none of that, like, oh, I'm a retail trader. I mean, fucking, I'm a day trader bullshit, okay?
And anguish.
Show me the deed to the motherfucking
Less-
factory and we'll
less than
talk
free
about it,
Hasanabi.
okay? Oh, man, I made, I made a 10% return this year. I made $100. Oh, sick, dude.
I watched this stream too
Fucking
much, but
sick.
at least I'm working the whole time. Thanks for the content at Hasanabi.
Anyway, I bought an ugly monkey photo. So I'm going to the fucking moon, dude.
Almost double brain rot, let's go.
I don't know why they defend it. The system is fucking them. Are people actually this dumb? I don't want to be a slave to a company. Yeah, no, the system is powerful. Listen,
I had a dream I bought the same
people aren't
hairspray as you.
transphobic, for example, because they just got hate in their fucking heart from the jump, Hey, Vishal Garg, better CEO, thank you for allowing 5 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour because the top of the hour ad break is coming right now, first of the day. Okay? Look at that, dude. Vishal Garg in the chat. Thank you for the gifties. Only 5? You're worth $4 billion, you fucking broke bitch. What's up with that? Yeah, it's not top of the hour yet. Suck my dick, okay? You too can also no longer see those ads at the top of the hour, okay? You want an ad-free broadcasting experience? You can fucking pray to Allah that maybe some fucking big oiler can gift you a sub. But if you're not lucky, well, then you're going to have to buy a subscription for $5. And if you don't have $5 because Vishal just fucking fired you, well, then you probably have a Twitch Prime that you can use here. If you don't have that, well, then there's other methods. Twitch Prime is free, though, as long as you have an Amazon Prime account that you or a loved one has that you've connected to your Twitch account. Bardos Giallo, thank you for the 5 get the subs. Will Gluten, thank you for the 5 get the subs. Anyway, here's the 1 minute ad break now. There's other methods to avoid those ads too. You obviously think this is the wrong way. I was never defending him. I was simply highlighting this. Sure, it is horrible, but you cannot pin it on the CEO. The banker set the conditions and ensure the survival of the company. Tough decisions have to be made. It's why save 5 people now if 500 will lose their jobs down the line. First of all, you literally made the argument that it's okay to fucking fire 900 people because maybe hypothetically there will be, 1,000 people hired down the line. So you don't have any fucking evidence for that. And secondly, why put the decisions on the CEO? They don't have to do a fucking SPAC, guy. They don't, like, that's not, there is no gun point, okay? Oh man, we literally have to fucking do a SPAC, bro. Like, we have to. I mean, dude, you are just swallowing the whole boot and trying to justify it. Look. All I'm going to say is this. I get it. Everything you know about the fucking world is a certain way, okay? So leading up to this moment. So when you have someone who straight up fucking turns around and says like, no, that's fucking bullshit, okay? That's fucking bullshit. It doesn't have to be that way. You're like, wait a minute. No, it does have to be that way. Otherwise, all of the fucking struggles that I have seen and maybe even experienced personally, well, then all of that is for nothing. Well, no, it's better to defend that system and make myself feel good. Make myself feel like I have some fucking shred of power because I myself have the reins. I'm controlling this, okay? But the reality is you're not, okay? No matter how much you defend CEOs, no matter how much you defend the decisions that people do, okay, the decisions that people take like this, I'm going to be honest with you, you are not regaining the fucking reins, okay? You have no control. If that hurts your feelings or if that makes you feel bad, then maybe this is not the right place to come and enjoy yourself. But through that little bit of pain, what you will recognize, hopefully and ultimately, is the feeling of solidarity that other people also are going through that exact same experience as you. Okay?
6-month streak, boys.
That is the reality. CEOs are laughing at idiots like that chatter behind the door. No, CEOs are fucking totally suckling on that exact same propaganda teat, though. Because that justifies their existence in their eyes. Meritocracy is a lie. I'm a fucking dumb, idiotic himbo, and look at how successful I am. Okay, clearly meritocracy is bullshit. But that lie makes them feel good because they're like, I earned this. I earned fucking $4 billion. Yeah, bitch. Of course. Yeah, I got my fucking money up, dude. I got my fucking money up, baby. Yeah, it's cool that I have $4 billion and that's my net worth. And I'm living in a country where, like, literally down the fucking street, someone is dying. Like, someone is dying on a street corner, okay? Throwing up, fucking just cracked out, dying in a street corner. And I'm upstairs in the fucking penthouse, like, counting my money, baby, because I deserve it. And that guy, well, he's a fucking loser. And that's why he's down there, okay? You know how many fucking rich people I talk to, dude? I have a lot of rich friends. They all think they fucking straight up. They all think they are, God's gift on earth. And that, they weren't just like lucky and in the right place in the right time. That they truly worked super hard for the system that is ultimately fair. If you work hard and you work smart, you will make it.
3 months. Is it
okay?
Applicable? I'm pretty sure it's here.
Leave Ludwig alone, Hasan. I'm not talking about Ludwig. Ludwig is a very nice person. Okay? And all of the Twitch streamers that you see, and I know from where you're standing when you make fucking, 35 grand a year, and then you see the amount of money that Twitch streamers make, you're like, well, fuck that. These guys are the richest people on the planet. Like, they're nothing. Okay? They're nothing when we talk about the real, centers of power.
A socialist refusing to socialize with some bitches? What's up with that?
There's a crap ton of nepotism in corporate America leadership. Dude, nepotism would not fucking matter if you were comfortable, okay? Nepotism would not matter if there was a more democratic organization of a workforce where you had a say. That's the whole point. The reason why you hate nepotism is because, like, that's the only way that people seemingly are getting good fucking jobs. The real problem is the class solidarity that the wealthy demonstrate.
Hello Habibi, I love you.
Anyway.
14 months and brain rot free, I'm a fucking god.
Isn't nepotism just human nature? It depends on what you mean by nepotism. Your job at Young Turks wasn't nepotism? Of course it was, dumbass. No. Like, no, the CEO or like the fucking owner of this small startup with 26 fucking employees that was literally just a YouTube channel, being my uncle, played no role in me getting a job there. Of course. Of course it was. Guess what, though? I don't fucking work there anymore. It's not the own you think it is when, you know, on my own, I have become infinitely more successful than I was when I was under the Young Turks banner. So, obviously, I also have some personal talent as well. Like, demonstrably. They canceled your shows. Yeah, that's true. They did do that. Wasn't a very smart move on their behalf, I think. Because you are talented, therefore meritocracy exists? No. No. Talent and hard work are important. Okay? I'm not discounting that. Talent and hard work are important. Being well educated and well trained is, especially for like whatever job you're doing, that's also important. Okay? But ultimately, luck plays a huge role. Okay? Luck is the most important part of it. Obviously, luck in and of itself can't get you to the top of the pile. But the factor that you have, the reality that you have to factor in probability and luck simply shows that, you know, it's not like a pure meritocracy in the way that people make it seem. You can be profoundly unlucky and work your ass off. What do you mean? I could just luck into being Bill Gates? Yeah, exactly. Obviously, I'm not making that argument at all. The most significant part of it is what your spawn point is, okay?
Fog.
Straight up. The most significant part. No, I'm not going to run a top of the hour ad break. I already ran it at 12:47.
8-month rot LGI.
How would equality of opportunity be accomplished? Wouldn't inherited wealth need to be abolished? Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with
Then
that.
they cry.
I think you forgot the actual ad. No, I ran it, bro. I literally ran it. Wait, did I not run it? Shut the fuck up. Did I actually forget to run the ad? No way. No shot. No. That's crazy. That's actually fucking wild. Okay? That's bananas. Let's look at my activity on the dashboard real quick. I definitely ran it. See? Meritocracy is a fucking lie. No, I ran it 10 minutes ago. No, I ran it. Cuck Chat reminded you. Shut the fuck up. Like, I hate that it's like, there is no contentious relationship between you, the watcher, and me, the fucking entertainer, okay? You make it seem like we're fighting on opposing ends, okay? And like me running a fucking ad is like somehow something that you're like legitimately upset about. Okay. I come to you with not great views. Garg was accused of some laid off employees. Garg accused some laid off employees of stealing. After the layoffs, Garg reportedly accused 250 of the laid off employees for stealing from the company by not being productive. You guys know that at least 250 of the people terminated were working an average of 2 hours a day while clocking in 8+ hours a day in the payroll system. They were stealing from you and stealing from your customers who pay the bills that pay our bills. Get educated, Garg wrote in one of the series of messages posted on an anonymous network. Fortune reported. Not long after the layoffs, Garg also held a live stream town hall meeting for the rest of the company and laid out his vision for a better 2.0 that would have a leaner, meaner, hungrier workforce. Insider reports. Leaner, meaner, hungrier workforce. As in the 900 people that just got laid off, we are going to make the other people that are still here work triply as hard, depending on what the size of their fucking workforce was. It isn't that the money is tight at the digital mortgage company. Add insult to injury here. The day before the layoffs, Better.com actually got an infusion of cash to the tune of $750 million from a blank check company or acquisition form, a corp that we already mentioned. In May, the company announced its plan to go public with a merger with the SPAC. Through a merger with the SPAC, SoftBank subsidiary SB Management Limited would commit to $1.5 billion PIPE investment in the combined company as a part of the transaction. The SPAC and SoftBank recently amended their agreement to give Better.com half the amount before the deal closes. According to comparably.com, the highest paid executive at Better.com makes the annual salary of $400,000. However, the site doesn't specifically say that it's Garg's salary as a CEO. Daily Beast reports that Garg received a holiday bonus of $25 million last year. Nice. Garg has a history of volatile behavior. In November 2020, Forbes released an email that Garg sent to his employees calling them dumb dolphins. Hello, wake up, better team. Garg wrote in an email released by Forbes. You are too damn slow. You are a bunch of dumb dolphins, and dumb dolphins get caught in nets and eaten by sharks. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. You are embarrassing me. Just imagining what happens in China. Just thinking about just the Chinese style takeover of Better.com. Oh. Okay. Every time I read stories like this, now I think about 72 billionaires in China that passed away under mysterious circumstances. 14 of them were directly executed by the government. Every time. And it just centers me. It just calms me. You know what I mean? When I see this kind of behavior, it fucking calms me down. Makes me feel a lot better. I'm surprised that no r/neoliberal Andes are in here currently yelling at me.
When now the Weasley little liar NFTs
currently yelling at me about how I am just like this guy because I exploit my viewership. That is kind of surprising.
Almost finished
I
volume
think we
1
might have like
Capital and
straight up
Legislative.
banned all the fucking weirdo liberals.
A C all po 7, a C all po 7, a C all po 7.
So good. Okay. Garg also threatened to burn alive his former business partner Raza Khan during a 2019 deposition in a lawsuit where Khan claimed Garg misappropriated funds. Seems like a good guy. Seems like a good dude. Why is asshole entitled management the norm? Like they're getting underpaid and overworked and exploited too. Why the fuck are they acting like workplace cops and shit? First of all, the CEO is not getting underpaid and overworked, okay? He's an executive. At that level, you're not.
Thanks for
And
the content.
the entire purpose of management, for the most part, is literally to fucking whip the workers. So, if you think this bad, look at the first line of this article.
Hasan is the best.
Evergrande gave workers a choice: lend us cash or lose your bonus. The Chinese property giant owes $300 billion and is on the hook for as many as 1.6 million apartments. It may owe tens of thousands of its employees money too. When the troubled Chinese property giant Evergrande was starved for cash earlier this year, it turned to its own employees with a strong arm pitch. Those who want to keep their bonuses would have to give Evergrande a short-term loan. Some workers tapped their friends and family for money to lend the company. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Come on. Come on. Jail. What are you doing? What the fuck are we doing here? Just straight up fucking jail, dude. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. What happened to the Evergrande CEO now, actually? Let's see. What is China doing to the Evergrande CEO? The founder of Evergrande is said to have used $1.1 billion of his own money to pay down company debt, pledging mansions and selling art to raise funds. Oh! Is this our future? Fuck no, dude. Unfortunately not. Can you imagine a world in which a company, first of all, America, the American government literally operates in a way where there are companies that are too big to fail, and in order to maintain market stability, they will literally do everything they can to subsidize companies that make these sorts of fucking decisions, okay? And to ensure that, like, there's some kind of bailout. In America, okay, when a company makes bad decisions or like is over leveraged, okay, and is in like $300 million in debt or whatever the fuck, okay, we help that company out by taking your tax dollars and fucking giving it to the company. And then when that bailout happens, those fucking demons, dude, those fucking demons will write themselves off fat fucking bonuses because they did their job. They got the money from the government to save the company. The board is happy. The shareholders are happy. Let's write ourselves a fucking nice little $20 million paycheck here and there. We do that. We literally fucking do that here in America. In China, this motherfucker is selling his underwear. Okay? He's like selling bathwater. Okay? To keep shit going. Evergrande's founder, Hui Kaiyan, has been selling personal assets or pledging them to raise funds. The money has gone towards bond interest and staff salaries and to keep building projects going. A report last month indicated that Chinese authorities told Hui to use his money to pay the company debt. His own money to raise, selling, and pledging assets to keep the company going. Currently, it's just Hui's personally raising money for Evergrande, CBN reported. With $300 billion in liabilities, the real estate giant is the world's most indebted developer. It has managed to pay off several overdue coupons just in time, averting a default that could send the rest of the sector and possibly the rest of the world into crisis. My landlord towed my car this morning because they accidentally gave me the parking pass for one building over instead of my building, 175 down the drain. That fucking sucks, dude. That's so disgusting. You should absolutely fight back for that, by the way. You should definitely not pay that price on your check, on your rent check this month. Literally beat the shit out of him? You can't do that, bro. Anyway. He raised 1.1 billion so far. The outlet did not specify which personal assets we as sold, but reports of the billionaire pledging and disposing assets are rife. Evergrande, meanwhile, is said to have sold two of the company's private jets for more than 50 million last month. It has been holding fire sales of its corporate assets, incurring huge losses to free up liquidity. Earlier Thursday, Evergrande said it was selling its entire stake in the film and streaming television company Hang Ten Network for 22.13 billion Hong Kong dollars. And last week, Evergrande sold the Dutch electric motor maker E-Traction for 2 million euros, a 97% discount on its purchase price. Holy fuck.
Every day.
Traders are also eyeing Wee's other assets, including a 60-meter yacht called Event that is estimated to be worth 60 million and a private Airbus jet, Reuters reported. Fuck yes, dude. Sell that shit. His net worth went, because he's in danger of defaulting, his net worth went from
Hassle.
his net worth went down to 11.1 billion from 27.7 billion. While his company is now 300 billion in debt, Hui has made 5.3 billion in dividends over the last 4 years. Oh. It's this or being unalived, his choice, winky face. Can you remind China, chat, that China sucks still? It's going to be real hard. Man, it's going to be real hard to fucking, explain how much China sucks after watching this, dude. I mean... You're a tanky? I don't give a fuck, dude. Yeah, call me whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. They are a dominant, hegemonic power that does a lot of fucking dog shit. Okay? And I call that shit out all the time. The treatment of the Uyghurs in Xinjiang, cultural genocide, all that sort of unacceptable shit that they engage in. Is the lack of civil liberties or the lack of freedom of speech. Not good. Straight up fucking mass surveilling and also locking up people and making their conditions unlivable when they are dissidents is not great. Not good at all. Things that I talk about regularly. Having said that, though, hard for you to fucking tell me that this is not fucking dope. Okay? Sorry. Go ahead. Tell me how bad this is, bro.
Yeah.
You missed the news cycle when the Premier Xi was cracking down on the edtech sector. Chris was here, so I was following it on the finance side. A bunch of billionaires became 10 millionaires overnight. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Awesome. Anyway, the guy who fired 900 people on Zoom before Christmas has a history of fraud and mismanagement allegations. But of course, that doesn't stop you from making fucking having a net worth of $4 billion.
Hassle.
$900 employees on a fucking Zoom call. Yeeted. Terminated employees will receive a month of severance pay, a month of full benefits, and 2 months of cover-up, during which Better.com will pay the premium. Mr. Garg's decision to fire 900 people just before Christmas was met with swift backlash across social media, including the Hasanabi Twitch broadcast, where everybody, including the neoliberals, were in unison at shitting on him, except for some people.
Your head is huge, big has. Also, so is the one on your shoulders too.
The CEO earned further ire after it was revealed the mass termination happened a day after the company got $700 million cash. We already saw that. Mr. Garg moved from India to Queens, New York with his family when he was 7 years old. During a podcast interview in 2019, Mr. Garg claimed his fascination with business started during high school, where he would purchase Cliff Notes and other books to resell his classmates at a markup. Oh my God, this dude was literally a scumbag, dude. He was like, yeah, I was a fucking scumbag when I was in high school. I was a scammer in high school, and I realized, like, that's business. He then claims he moved into reselling thrift store clothes on eBay. Oh my God, this is literally a Gary V plot point, dude. This is like the guy who listened to Gary V.
Chat, I know
and actually did the things that Gary Vee tells you to do. The claim that is almost certainly incorrect is eBay was founded after he left high school. Oh, he's just lying. Before enrolling at NYU, he studied finance and international business. In 2000, Mr. Garg and his high school friend and fellow immigrant Raza Khan began a private student loan company called My Rich Uncle. The site separated itself from other lenders by using algorithms to determine the borrowing terms for interested students.
When do I meet your parents?
So his homie was a coder. So he brought his coder homie on, got probably a fat check to tell people that we can do predatory lending, okay? We can do predatory lending to high school student, or basically to high school students who want to go to college, okay, and their families who are desperate. And this is going to be different because we got a different code, okay? The site separated itself from other lenders by using algorithms. By 2007, Mr. Garg had dropped out of NYU and the Paris company had gone public, becoming one of the largest private student loan companies in the U.S. The company was eventually purchased by Merrill Lynch and later by Bank of America. 2 years later, the financial crisis hit, and My Rich Uncle found itself forced into Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Despite the setback, the duo saw opportunity to launch a new project called, and that's it. Once you get to that level, by the way, you will permanently fucking fail upwards, okay? And he got there. That's it. Once you get to that level, you're at the very least permanently fucking failing upwards. You scam your way to a certain point, and then you can just hold L's until you have $4 billion fucking a $4 billion net worth. Okay. He launched a new project called EIFC, which uses the same technology to determine borrowing terms that allow homeowners to identify loans that should have never been approved by the banks. That information could provide them with the tools needed to sue their banks that issued the predatory loans. Oh, that's woke.
Hey, Hussein.
By 2013, however, things between the pair had turned sour.
Kind regards.
Mr. Khan filing a lawsuit claiming that that's actually not bad. This is like kind of a useful tool to be fair. Okay. Kind of a useful tool. It's not bad. By 2013, however, things between the pair had turned sour, with Mr. Khan filing a lawsuit claiming that Mr. Garg, who oversaw the company's finances, had not been filing the business's taxes, and that Mr. Garg had transferred $3 million for the company's coffers into his personal bank accounts.
22 months for a Twitch vet of 12 years.
By the way, notice how the article literally said, using the algorithm that they had created that big banks ultimately bought, to give bad loans to fucking desperate people, they made a new, once they defaulted, they made a new like reverse tool to countersue those banks using the exact same algorithm. They made the opposite tool and delivered it to users to say, hey, your bank might have fucked you with a predatory loan. Here, you want to use our algo? My man literally just playing all sides, so he always stays on top. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is helping homeowners good? Isn't that countering socialism? Yes, socialism is unironically when you don't have a house. I cannot stress this enough, okay? Socialism is when no house, and the less house you have, if you're a homeowner, fuck you. That's socialism. No, dude. What are you, a baby? Are you a child? Socialism is when no shelter, motherfucker, and the less shelter, the more socialist. My man literally just said, I am a baby. What up? NMP lol in the chat. Give that chatter a break. They were born after the 2008 financial crisis. Yeah, sell the poison and the antidote. I mean, that's like when the Sackler family literally started producing like a methadone substitute. You know, after they fucking got everyone addicted to opiates in the form of Oxy. Or no, it wasn't. They do Suboxone and Narcan, don't they?
Love you, Gramps.
They literally were like, we poisoned everybody and now they're all addicted to fucking heroin and Oxy. And if you die and if you overdose, you can use Narcan to survive. Okay, so we're going to sell that to everybody. And also, we have a methadone style substitute. Or is it Pfizer that does Narcan? Which one was it? They did something. They like literally fucking Okay, hold on. Purdue. Narcan does save lives. Narcan is good. Yes, dude. Yes. Okay, it was Suboxone, dude. First is sold OxyContin, then pharma company saw a market for anti-addiction drugs, suit says. Purdue Pharma literally fucking went after pumping people full of Oxy, lying about it, literally creating a fucking sector of healthcare specifically designed to pump fucking OxyContin. Okay? Not Suboxone, Suboxone. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry. Yeah. 48,000 people are fucking overdosing in 2017 due to opiates. And they were like, well, here's what we got to do, boys. I mean, this story is incredible. Dope Sick is really good. You guys should absolutely watch it if you haven't. You know, Michael Keaton is a G, is a legend. Yeah, they bought. Purdue said in a statement that it was doing due diligence on buying rights to the anti-addiction drug, which was already on the market. They never went into the Suboxone business. And they also considered selling naloxone, a drug that reverses overdoses. So like a type of Narcan. You watch Dope Sick? No, I didn't actually finish it. It's like too heavy, dude. And also it's too like all over the place. I already know the fucking story. I've covered it like a million times over. The Sackler family is just like literally the greatest story to radicalize people into like straight up fucking Maoist third worldists. Naloxone is the active ingredient in Narcan. It's the same thing. What would be a smoking gun is if there was evidence between a link of the two products. It was a calculated move in what they helped create. Oh, okay. So they never actually ended up getting into
wow,
the methadone substitute business. You have to take a lot of Narcan for it to help with a heroin overdose. Yeah, I have a Narcan as well, for the record. You should always have a Narcan. Suboxone has helped many people get off opiates. Yeah, opioids. Someone could probably take all the stuff in Dope Stick, cut it into clips, and put it into a real timeline instead of jumping around everywhere, because it definitely does throw people off and disrupts the experience. I agree. Suboxone is literally a miracle drug. How much does Narcan cost? It's actually not. It's not expensive at all. You can even get it for free. Pretty sure.
Hey BB.
I don't have all the context here, but methadone and Narcan shouldn't be in the same combo. No, Narcan is to save you if you have an overdose from an opiate. Okay, methadone is a substitute to the opiate that you take. That's like that. It's like methadone is like the nicotine gum of heroin. Okay, you're addicted to cigarettes, and the cigarettes are killing you. And then you substitute to the nicotine gum with the ultimate goal of like getting off of it entirely. Methadone allows you to do that, even though there's a lot of problems with methadone itself. And from what I understand, Suboxone does a similar thing. Narcan, on the other hand, is literally a like life-saving tool at a time of an overdose. And the difference between methadone and Oxycontin is that it is heavily regulated. Okay? Heavily regulated. Like the way that you get it is like you have to go to a clinic and Oxycontin is now heavily regulated too. It just wasn't back in the day when everybody was getting fucking addicted to it. I've been Narcan 3 times in my life before getting clean. It's a painful experience. You go from being high on opiates to full-blown withdrawal all at once, but the stuff kept me alive at my lowest point. Okay, let's get back into the where the fuck? Why do we get into this story? I can't remember. I cannot recall now. The CEO is firing 900 people.
Peepo Pogo.
Oh, Sackler's selling poison and the cure like this guy. Thank you, Chatter, for reminding me. So, yes, what Sackler is doing is exactly what this guy is doing. Playing both sides and selling both the poison and the cure. Well, the Sacklers technically didn't end up selling the cure, or it's not even a real fucking cure, but whatever. Okay. So he transferred $3 million from the company's coffers into his personal bank account. The relationship between Mr. Garg and his former employer or former friend became uglier, with Mr. Garg claiming that Mr. Khan stole $400,000, an allegation Mr. Khan has denied, and resulting in a deposition during which Mr. Garg threatened to staple Mr. Khan against a fucking wall and burn him alive. Mr. Garg later apologized for the comment, but since has called Mr. Khan a total charlatan who used to be my best friend. Okay, but we know Garg is not the motherfucker who did the coding. He doesn't know shit about the coding. All he knows is scams. He's literally calling. He's calling his homie, who is responsible for him having even a fucking company to begin with, because of the algo that he fucking built, a charlatan. Seems kind of fucked up, dude. Yeah, he said burn him alive. That's some powerful rhetoric, dude. You know? This guy knows what's up. This guy knows what the fuck is up, dude. He just wants his best friend back? Probably. Even Eddie knew he needed Double D to make his scams work. True. Okay. According to the Daily Beast, employees came to Mr. Garg had been hanging over huge amounts. According to the Daily Beast, employees claimed that Mr. Garg had been hanging over huge amounts of equity to one of his top lieutenants, Ilana Noller, in the form of stock options and a monthly $8,000 payment a month for 2 homes, among other perks. Those benefits did not appear consistent with what other top officers were receiving in that company. It's crazy, a former senior employee told the outlet. It's like a handout. The whole point of options is to incentivize 4 years of work. This is like handing her cash. Ms. Noller left the company 4 months after the allegations began circulating. She'd been placed on administrative leave for allegedly bullying workers, according to Forbes. More recently, Mr. Garg had faced criticism for his treatment of employees. We already saw the dumb dolphin shit. And he also said that the people that were working from home were stealing labor. So just remind yourself, you know, the Chinese way, the Chinese modus operandi, okay? When things like this bum you out, remind yourself that there's a different way out there. A government that actually does work for the citizens.